Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a special video where I'm playing in a competition, and it's a Stableford competition today, so it's points based where you get no points for a double bogey, 1 point for a bogey, 2 points for a par, 3 points for a birdie, and if we are lucky, 4 points for an eagle. And here we are on the first tee. Didn't want to climb into a thorn bush, so we are watching from this angle today. What have we got today? And I've not fallen to pieces, and I've hit an actually great tee shot on the first, and we only have 50 yards in. So a little S wedge, just trying to land this about 45 yards and just let it trickle up there. So yeah, I actually have shots this time using handicaps today. So 1.7 equates to 2 shots in 18 holes, so 1 shot in this video, which we'll get on the 7th. But that is a nice start, and we only have 10 feet up the hill, and I'm being a good boy, as the cap suggests. Good hat. We have 10 feet for birdie here, while Paul watches on with his rather loud golf ball. Can we get under par on the first? Oh, that stings. However, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk, and that is a nice 2-point par. Exceptional. Second hole then. Into the wind today, not much of a breeze, but you can see the trees are moving a little bit while I blend into the tree in the background. Footjoy Polo doing bits, and it's a bit high, not my best strike, but it should be in the fairway and we'll take it. And now we are in the fairway. Got a bit of a hanging line, however, should be able to get this gap wedge all the way there. Pins here on the front of the green, I believe, and greens are fairly soft considering the rain we've had. And that looks nice, holding the pose, which usually suggests that I've done something half decent. And we'll take it. And we've stayed on the top level, so I've got another makeable putt, a little bit of right to left from my position in the background. Uphill. Good line. Yeah, it's come up short. Surprise, surprise. I would be so dangerous if I could putt, but again, stress-free tapping for 2 points and we'll move on. Third hole then. Anything but left is fairly okay here, as I can clear the first clump of trees. I mean, that's so far right that it's probably okay. It is horrific. And we've got 170 yards into the green where the shed is in the background. Deceased eyes again. Can't get there though, so I'm hitting a wedge just to get over the trees. And that's perfect. So somehow we've got pretty much the exact same yardage as we did on the first. So can we make hay? This will fade to the left. It won't fade to the left, it'll go to the right. But we've hit it far too far left. And now we're going to be left with a tricky 12-footer for par. You can't see the hole, but we have a downhill slider with Beamsley Beacon in the background. Is that going to send good vibes my way? I do not know. But it's a nice looking putt so far, even though you can't see the hole. And yes! That's a good 4, so 3 4s in a row gives me 6 points, and we're quite happy with that. Now onto the drivable 4th. There should be a nice little marker popping up in a second, but the wind is fairly strong into now. So I might struggle here, have to get all of this. And to be fair, we've hit a really good shot there. Decent for line. And it has just come up short. So I'm going to have to go upstairs with this one, simply because the green runs away from me even though it's into the wind. So hopefully we can get this on the green and have a look at birdie. But no, I've literally hit that halfway. So we'll try again. And now we are struggling to make par on what can only be described as probably the easiest hole on the course, especially for someone who can hit the ball a fair distance like myself. That's a nice chip. That looks nice. Go in the hole. Go in. Oh, baby. Well, we'll go and poke that one home, and that's another 4 for 2 points. And now we have a long par 3, which is playing all of 195. So we've got a 6-piece. There's our target line, but we have missed it by some distance, and it's going towards a man on the 3rd tee. Hopefully he's still alive. It didn't hit him, and now we have what can only be described as one of the hardest shots ever. Yes, it is scary. dangerous. You do not want to be going left. That is pretty much dead. More dead than Eddie Munson in Stranger Things. Poor guy. R.I.P. Just getting this on the green would be nice at this point. And we've just about done that, actually. I'm pretty pleased with that. Left ourselves with a fairly straight left to right-ish putt from 12 feet. Can we scare the hole? Haven't really holed much so far, so this would be nice. Can we stay on the par train? No. So that's 5 fours in a row, but that is a bogey, and that will only give us 1 point. So that's a shame. 6th hole then, another shortish par 4 blind, right to left dogleg, and we've hit a decent one. Might just be slightly left, and it's just crept off the fairway, as you can tell. Only about 70 yards to this hole, so another green light sand wedge. Just a nice easy one. Probably needs to sit a bit. It's pitched pin high, but it's just dribbling on. Yeah, it's stopped, thank you. So now another downhill left to right slider. Hold absolutely nothing so far. Can we finally get a birdie? And no, we can't. That's short and right and rubbish. But yeah, another stress-free par. Just a shame we can't get a putt to drop. As I've said before, if I could putt, I'd be dangerous. 7th hole then, just aiming this one at the left-hand side at the bunker and looking to fade it back into play. Nothing too scary here. And that's absolutely perfect. Don't mind seeing that. Especially with the drive, which has been iffy at best. It's left us with 120 yards up the hill, so it's just a little 90% wedge. Yet again, looking to try and get this close and have a decent attempt at birdie. Into the wind again, so trying to just knock this down a tiny bit. And it's just drawing a little bit with the right to left slope I was on, but it's on the green and we'll take it. It's perfectly pin high. And look at me, doing bits, repairing my pitch marks, which is good. And now we've got a real left to right slider. Would love to make this. I'll tell you what. Oh, nice putt. But again, just slides by and we'll tap in for a 4. But that is the second hardest hole according to Stroke Index. So I do get a shot. So back to level par in shots and 1 over par gross. I know that doesn't make a great deal of sense, but that's how Stableford works with handicaps. And that's a straight up pull left, and it's okay. But we're blocked out. As you can see here, I've got absolutely no idea. The line here is probably one of those 2 yellow posts in front of me. Probably going to get a flyer here, so we've got 135 to the flag, and I'm just hitting a little wedge. Just trying to take a bit of speed out of the swing to stop it from flying. And I'm not going to lie, I felt like this was long and left, and I'm panicking and I'm running off the screen, see ya. But it's actually turned out very nicely, and we probably have 9 or 10 feet for birdie. And I'm pretty sure we had this putt in the last video, a similar one, so we think it's probably a left edge putt. And I started it there, and it stayed straight and limped out. And yet again, we can't buy a putt, and it's getting frustrating at this stage. But again, yet another par. Now we've got 165 up the hill, left to right wind, and I've got a 7 iron. There's the target, but that's Chunky Monkey, and it's short and sugar. Quite honestly, I'd back myself to get this up and down 9 times out of 10, or maybe even 10 times out of 10. So we've got 52 degree. Probably just going to move slightly from right to left as we look at it. And that's pretty decent. Hung a little bit right, but have a decent 4-footer for par. And as we close out the video, I'd just like to say thank you for watching if you made it this far. And part 2 will be coming soon. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, swept in. Beautiful.